Comey here, and welcome to another adventure with Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. What is it about Oregon's scenic beauty? It is astounding at every turn. And this week we visit one of the most beautiful places in the state, the Columbia River Gorge, where we get a behind-the-scenes sneak peek at an ambitious project that puts you in touch with rich Oregon history. It's the Columbia River Gorge Scenic Highway, what some are calling a byway restored. The Columbia River Gorge offers moments of magic in its beauty and through our memories of times we spend here. Enough memories to last a lifetime if you know where to look, especially along the Columbia River Scenic Highway, stretching 80 miles from Troutdale to the Dalles, an unmatched scenic byway that came to life nearly 100 years ago. Back then, America's greatest highway was a marvel, and a dream come true for Sam Hill, the chief backer, and Sam Lancaster, the chief designer. Together, they constructed a roadway that would lie lightly on the landscape, yet take our breaths away for its scenery and outdoor adventure. But over the decades, much of it was bypassed for speed, called the interstate, a faster way to move people and commerce from this place to that. Still, if you have the right guides who know where to look, you can touch Oregon history in the nooks and crannies of the gorge, like Lindsay Creek.
You'd be walking through the woods, they'd come up to a section like this and be like, wow, this looks like the old highway. And
Kristen Stallman and Ernie Drapella say there is treasure in the gorge, hidden under carpets of moss.
so there it is, right under the moss.
That moss is pretty thick.
It is. It's 50 years of moss.
Where sections of Sam Hill's Dream Road lie waiting to be rediscovered, and Lancaster's engineering marvel waits for a second life.
We've seen what happens when you neglect portions of the old highway, and you kind of feel remorse over that. We want to put our arms around it and save it if we can. And if you can design a use for that makes sense, such as a trail for safety, for beauty, for fitness, why not go for it?
Nearly 20 years ago, the state launched an ambitious project to do just that, as sections of the old highway were restored just for hikers and bikers along a new state park managed trail. So far, 11 miles have been completed and include places like Oneonta Tunnel.
It allowed people to walk through the tunnel and it got them off of the road. So it gives them a place to park and a safe way to access the Oneonta Gorge, and as well as be able to walk through one of the old tunnels. A unique viewing opportunity and a slower way to just see and experience the historic highway.
Other completed stretches include the Mosier Twin Tunnels.
You're high up off of the interstate, so it's a little bit quieter, it's a little bit more peaceful, and you've got great views off of the cliff there. And it's a popular spot because we keep the road immaculately clean for bicyclists and rollerbladers and strollers and dog walkers. And I like it because I'm a bicyclist, and it's a great bicycling route.
And just last summer, the newest section opened at Viento State Park, a mile-long reach that people are able to hike for the first time in nearly 60 years. A gentle 5% grade makes the biking and hiking easy. Plus, this unique feature waits for your inspection.
This is one of the last remaining original mile markers on the historic highway, and these mark distance from Portland.
And there is more down the trail, with plans to convert 12 more miles by 2016. So places like Ruthven Point will be open for your enjoyment.
I think this is probably one of the most incredible views of the gorge from this section of highway here. But it really shows the craftsmanship they had when they were building the highway, the nice rock walls, and how they actually designed the roadway to capture the views. Like here, you'd be driving along and you have a great view to the gorge.
Ernie says all of this is a legacy worth saving, where visitors who wish to hike may wear down their heels, but build up their souls.
They understood the land. They didn't want to disturb the land any more than was necessary, and yet still allow for people to pass through in their automobiles. They did a great job.
The state trail sections that are now open to hiking and biking are truly wonderful outdoor adventures and really do put you in touch with rich Oregon history. Make some time to explore them any time of year, and you can find all the details and the directions, including maps to those sections, on the Travel Oregon website. You can also find out more information about how you can get involved in the 12 new miles to be completed by 2016. So until next week, get out here and make your own outdoor adventures and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.